I don't even have fucking words right now. I don't even have words right now because this is just so incredibly motherfucking powerful. How powerful it is that we can heal those hurt and wounded parts of us in such a beautiful, gentle, and very powerful way by sitting with those versions of us that have been hurt and have not yet been healed. And like I've said so many times before, the word heal to me means hold them, encourage them, accept them, and love them. So we've got the sad parts, we've got the lonely parts, we've got the anxious parts, we've got the worried parts, we've got the guilty parts, the ashamed parts, the lonely parts. I think there's one I'm missing. Angry. Of course we feel that way because something happened in our lives. Something happened in our lives to teach us to be angry. But that's not true. It's not true that we should be angry at ourselves or others. And what we're here to do is be what we needed. Like, we needed to be held when we were hurt. Like, we needed to be held when we were hurt. We needed to be encouraged. We needed to be accepted. And we needed to be loved. And for whatever reason, we were not. For whatever reason, we were not. And that is why we remain angry and lonely and sad and worried, because we have not been taught not to be. And that is what we're here to do, is be in the moment, connect to the moment, become present, so that part of us can show itself. And we can see the sad parts, we can see the lonely parts, we can see the angry parts, we can see the lonely, the guilty, the ashamed parts. And we can sit and we can hold that part of us. We can hold that part of us. We can encourage that part of us. We can accept that part of us. We can love that part of us. And when she believes it, she will become free. And that part of our trauma will have healed. And are there 1,012,000,000 traces of trauma within us? Perhaps. How many have we healed? Don't know. How many do we have yet to heal? Don't know. But that's the purpose of life, is to love all of those parts of you that have been hurt and have not yet been held. Those parts of you that have not yet believed that you are okay and you are loved and you are worthy of love and you deserve to live an abundant, successful, happy life. That is what we're here to do. And suddenly this just became the most important thing in life, because it always has been. We just didn't know it. So become your very best friend. Become your very best cheerleader. Become the person that loves those parts of you. And that is when you will set them free. And that is when you will find these experiences of joy and peace and freedom and confidence. But in order to do that, those parts of you need to heal. And you're the only one that can do it. We look everywhere. We want our parents to do it. We want our loved ones to do it. We want the world to do it. No one can and no one will. You are the only person that can heal yourself. And this is just so incredibly beautiful. So I invite you to place your hand on your heart again and just see all these versions of you. See the sad parts. See the anxious parts. See the angry parts. See the lonely parts. This is why this has become your very the most important thing in your life, because it is. So you're doing it because you love them, not because you want them to heal in order to get something. Do you know what I'm saying? You want them to feel joy. You want them to trust. You want them to feel peaceful. You want them to feel confident. You want them to feel free. You want them to have wisdom. You want them to find faith. You want them to live. This is what you're doing this for. So spend as much time today and every single day in the moment with all of these parts of you. This is why this has become your very the most important thing in your life, because it is. So you're doing it because you love them, not because you want them to heal in order to get something. Do you know what I'm saying? You want them to feel joy. You want them to trust. You want them to feel peaceful. You want them to feel confident. You want them to feel free. You want them to have wisdom. You want them to find faith. You want them to live. This is what you're doing this for. So spend as much time today and every single day in the moment with all of these parts of you. And really know that they're hurting. And the only way to ever help them is to hold them, encourage them, accept them, and love them, as though they're a child who just fell off their bike, or a child that just lost their very best friend, or an animal, you know. And the angry kids are the ones that, like, I'm just looking at all of these versions of ourselves and how there's no exception, that what they need is to be held, encouraged, accepted, and loved. Suddenly, healing makes sense to me. Suddenly, healing makes sense to me. So sit with that.